Bible was speaking in the book of Philippians chapter 2 verse 5. It said, let this mind be in you that was in Christ Jesus. What was the mind that was in Christ Jesus? It was a mind of love. What was the mind that was in Christ Jesus? It was a mind of peace. What was the mind that was in Christ Jesus? It was a mind to love one another. What was the mind that was in Christ Jesus? It was a mind to show passion to people, a mind to love one another, a mind of peace, a mind to bring people together, a mind to begin to bless others, a mind to give or to show others kindness. That was a mind that was in Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 2 verse 5, it said, let this mind be in you, the mind that was in Christ Jesus. Now, do you know that anger and bitterness can actually destroy a man? Anger and bitterness can actually do something. It can actually harm your life. If you live a life of bitterness, if you live a life of anger, you have to be very careful. Ask God for God to show you mercy, to take the spirit of bitterness and anger away for you. Anger can actually destroy a man. Anger can make men and women to give you another name, the name that your parents they don't give to you. Anger can actually bring that to your life. Now listen to this. Do you know that the life of a lion is a life of bitterness and a life of anger? A life of anger, that is the life of a lion. Do you also know that a female lion does not live more than between 10 to 16 years, while the male lion live between 10 years. They are no more than 10. They are 10 years. They live their life span is 10 years, while the female lion is between 10 to 16. Do you also know that tortoise live between 80 to 150 years? How do tortoise live between 80 to 150 years? While lion are roar, that always roar everywhere. Everybody know lion to be an animal that roar. He always roar. Now you must be very careful that if you live a life of anger like the way lion is living it, you are not going to live long. But if you live a life of tortoise, anytime a tortoise is being offended, the first thing he will do, he first of all take his head inside. Then the next thing he will take his hand inside. Everybody, that is the nature of a tortoise. Tortoise does not live a anger life. Tortoise live between 80 to 150 years because of his calmness, because of his calm nature. You must be very careful not to live a life of anger. Lion do not last, but why tortoise do? Tortoise do, why lion do not last? Why? The difference between tortoise and lion, I have just explained to you. Lion is not to be roaring every time, it's always with strength. Every time it's strength, they roar wherever they go. That is just their awareness. But the life of tortoise do not live like that. Tortoise live between 80 to 150 years, because the nature of lion, the nature of tortoise, whenever he's been offended, you always see him. He just, first of all, you take his head inside, his hand inside, and he's very calm. I am not saying that you will always be calm in all your life. There are times for you to show the lion in you. There are times for you to be calm. Don't always live a life of lion. Don't always roar, because you are not going to live long when you live a life of anger. God bless you.